Good morning, children. This is chapter number 5, Separation of Substances. This is the last lecture of chapter 5. Now, the last process of separation that we have to study is distillation. Distillation is a combination of both evaporation and condensation. We have earlier discussed about evaporation and condensation. So, to carry out distillation, a special apparatus called Liebig's condenser is used. In the first step, the mixture is heated in a round bottom flask connected to Liebig's condenser, and in second step, the vapor that we get after the evaporation of the liquid move into the condenser and change back into liquid state, and finally this liquid is collected in a separate container. So the liquid obtained after the process of distillation is known as distilled water, and now this distilled water is a pure water. Now the question arises where we can use distillation as a method of separation. So this method, distillation, is used to separate a pure liquid from a solid which is dissolved in it, and it can also be used to separate a mixture of two immiscible liquid only when if there is a difference of minimum 20 degrees Celsius in their boiling point. Before ending this chapter, let's talk about one more important concept, that is saturated solution. Before we talk about saturated solution, let's talk about solution. What do you mean by solution? When we dissolve any substance in a liquid, the mixture that we get is known as solution. For example, when we dissolve sugar in water, we call it sugar solution, and when we dissolve salt in water, we call it salt solution. So the solid particles that is mixed in water is called as solute, and the liquid part is known as solvent. So you can say that solute and solvent together form a solution. Now, if I ask you to make a sugar solution with 1 glass of water at your home, what will you do? You will just take some amount of sugar and you will mix it in water, right? Now, if I ask you to mix 1 kg of sugar in just 1 glass of water, will it be mixed? No, right? So now question arises, how much amount of solute can be dissolved in a fixed amount of water? Let's say you have 1 glass of water and you have added 2 tablespoons of sugar and stir it. What will happen? It will completely dissolve in water. Now if you are keep adding on the sugar in it, after some time you will observe that the sugar stop dissolving and will get settled down at the bottom of the glass. So that stage at which no more solute can be dissolved into a solution is called saturation point, and that type of solution when no more solute can be dissolved in the solvent is called saturated solution. And the maximum amount of sugar that can dissolve in the given amount of water is called its solubility. Now it is very important for you to know that hot water can dissolve more sugar or salt than water at room temperature. That means we can increase the solubility with increase in temperature. From this we have reached toward the end of this lesson. We studied about different separation technique and we also saw where each of these technique would be suitable. So this is all for now. We will further meet next week with a new exciting chapter. Till then, take care and stay safe.